See, in my life, I've witnessed over 4 births, been in the room. Seen each child come into this world and give their first breath. And if you bear witness to a child take his first breath, it's impossible not to see the God in that.
Breathe. Breathe.
All day, the pressure be pressing, so I be stressing. Now I'm decompressing, trying not to question. Well, what's the lesson? I know you be testing before you're blessing me, but all the stress on me got me with anxiety. So I'm sitting quietly, trying to breathe.
I've also bear witness to a man take his last breath, held his hand as his eyes glossed over, and watched his spirit transition. And if you ever bear witness to someone take their last breath, it's impossible not to see the God in that.
One of the things I wrote in my journal and I held true to was that I wanted to make sure that, the guy who passed was not in vain, and that, I kind of made up for that, right? Because it was my inability to kind of deal with those issues that caused someone else to lose their life. And so that whole moment was just like everything I thought I knew about everything, including myself, had changed. Now I was a felon, and so just that part alone, I really felt like guilty. I was intentional that I wanted to do something after I got out to kind of make that right, because again, it's very solvable, right? Things like, therapy and all those things. And that's also why I tout journaling the way I do.
I can't stand the rain, but if it take away the pain, then I say, rain never go away. I've been washing with suds, still dirty as a mug. No matter how hard I scrub, still can't get all the blood from my hands, the bitter from my heart, the vengeance from my soul. A nigga turned dark, but they say the dark is where the light shines brightest. That's why Carolina's finest out here shining. Ha, funny how that work, right? The thing that keep me up at night, the same thing bring me to the light. Is that a paradox or a dichotomy? But either way, guarantee no hyperbole. Why you unravel that concept that unravels me? But there's beauty in the unraveling. Enigmatic, shocking like static, it's a habit. I just get at it, making magic, it's automatic. But the voodoo I do make you go cuckoo.
But how many times in our life, between the first and that last breath, do we recognize the God in that?
When I was in court and had to face their family and listen to their remarks, it was some of the exact same things that, my family has said. So in that moment, it was I always say it was like Freaky Friday, and in that moment, that's when I understood. Like, it's one thing to know something and to understand it, and I understood that each of us are the same, right? It takes one moment for me to become you, and vice versa. Just the same way that one thing can be something very tragic, it can also be something very uplifting and positive. And so like the accent in that moment, it changed my perspective, and that's what guided me to this whole idea of why I had to commit myself in this way to this kind of work.
But the voodoo I do make you go cuckoo. That's why they say your boy got a screw loose, and I do. So when you think I'm just grinding your gears, I'm really trying to overcome my fears and restore my years, reclaiming my time, cause I'm on the house floor, praying to the Lord, cause it's gotta be more. How I'm making the man rich while I'm still poor? How is neighborhoods with more fatalities in the war? How is lead water pipes that they refuse to restore? We love diversity, but black and brown still get ignored. I know, we colorblind, right? Alright. Well, turn your blinders off so you can see us, alright? And that's first. The next is to stop second guessing, cause we got a third world here. No question, sound crazy, right? But I'm just calling what I see. Now we back to step one. So rinse, then repeat. Now don't that rain feel good? The cold shower I needed, cause the world got me heated. And you don't wanna see me when I'm steaming. Had the whole party running outside screaming, believe me. But that's one end of the pole, the other's hopeful. We junkies for it, buying whenever sold. That's how we get you to listen, get your attention. Serving the work cause the fiends need they fixin'. Cause niggas buy hope like niggas buy dope. So I wrote every quote so it move like coke. But evoke very old like a woke Trevor Noah. Got an art, not a boat, so you know I'm the GOAT. No joke, no game, no playing, no just saying. If I'm the sacrificial lamb, I'ma need a side of yams. Nice and thick, warm, creamy and rich. So every single hit make a nigga forget. Then you take the bitter cup to wash it all down. Cause it's life, ain't no other way to get around. You know, it's bittersweet, but without the sweet. Sometimes it's trick or treat, but without the treat. But little to know you, I got a few tricks too. The realistic, idealistic, master of reinvention. The whole set of thing and it changed my life. It's why what's done in dark always come to the light. He said you can't heal what you don't reveal. Wow. So that's the reason I had to unveil right now. So I'm healing and dealing, cause I'm no longer concealing. No need for penicillin, just truth, Lord willing. But a nation built on lies, are you even surprised that freedom lies beyond the reach of those like you and I? Or so it seems, so maybe truth is all we need. So here's one round on me, give us free. Cause you ain't gotta cross the sea for you to see. For many the third world is a reality, but I ain't asking you to argue with me. Just check the letters.
So take a deep breath and recognize the God in you.
We think about the tangible third world, which is prisons and jails, which is the prisons and a steady flow of people, third world, from the outside. So that's people, largely, of course, black and brown. You see people in poverty, people without education, like, people with mental health issues. And so those are the invisible third worlds that, keep our tangible third worlds in prisons, like alive and thriving, profitable even.
What can you do with $1 and a dream? I can probably think about 100 million things. Everybody thinking that it's all about the cream, but if money the end goal, you kill the dream with greed. That's just my 2 cents. And honestly, it was money very well spent. A penny for my thoughts, so I say 50%. And who can resist the sale at a time like this? But back to the plan at hand. Got my left palm itching, call me handyman. Hit my nigga JB, that nigga love to ramble. Not only does he ramble, but he love to gamble. Made him an offer that he couldn't refuse. Bet his bottom dollar I can get him 10,000 views. Posted a pic of a chick with fake boobs on his Instagram. She was damn near nude. He got his views and I got my dollar. Doubled up my money quick like I'm Creflo Dollar. Speaking of big egos and private jets, gotta tell my girl I think I'm ready to jet. Cause she the type that like to turn my me time to we time. Anytime, baby, I'm trying. But time is money. I stay home, but I still got my bag. Working overtime, so now my eyes got bags. Now that's bags on bags. With my cash up, now I got my foot on the gas. Dream chasing like I pop willies in Philly. Made my dollar stretch, but I'm not quite at a milli. Need cash fast? I know what to do. Start tap dancing in the corporate boardrooms. Trade my denim jacket for a stuffy blue suit. Not quite the dream, but for now it'll do. But I'm still daytime dreaming, so you know your boy's still out here scheming. Wrote the plan and saw the vision. It was 2020, but now the vision is just surviving 2020. I always like having the crown, but I ain't want Corona shutting outside down. Now a nigga furloughed, only Lord knows where this gon' go. For now, the unemployment line. There I met a man with holes in his shoes. He looked at me and said, I got a question for you. He said, what can you do with $1 and a dream? I can probably think about 100 million things. Everybody thinking that it's all about the cream. And it is, just don't sell out on your dreams. I can't stand the rain, but if it take away the pain, then I say, rain never go away. I've been washing with suds, still dirty as a mug, no matter how hard I scrub. Still can't get all the blood from my hands, the bitter from my heart, the vengeance from my soul. A nigga turned dark, but they say the dark is where the light shines brightest. That's why Carolina's finest out here shining. Ha, funny how that work, right? The thing that